Hello students, in this video we will learn about the revolt of 1857, its causes and consequences. Actually, policies of East India Company was mainly responsible for this revolt. Every section of the society was adversely affected by the policies of East India Company. Authority of Indian kings deteriorated and policies like doctrine of lapse infuriated many rulers. Rulers failed to persuade the British to roll back. At the same time, peasants were unhappy with tax burden and sepoys were dissatisfied with their working conditions. The British initiated many reforms, although it was taken as interference in social and religious matters. Soon, this massive dissatisfaction turned into mutiny and popular rebellion. It started with the Sepoy mutiny when Mangal Pandey and others refused to obey their officers. Sepoys from Meerut marched to Delhi and declared war against Firangis. Bahadur Shah Zafar, the last Mughal ruler, was proclaimed as their leader. Reluctant Bahadur Shah accepted this leadership. Leaders like Tatya Tope from Kanpur, Rani Lakshmi Bai from Jhansi, Birjis Qadar from Awadh, and Kunwar Singh from Bihar joined in this war to uproot the British Raj. In this way, the rebel spread far and wide. The East India Company decided to repress the revolt. Rebels were convicted, reinforcement came from Britain, and Delhi was recaptured. Bahadur Shah was tried and sentenced to life imprisonment and sent to Rangoon. Rani Lakshmi Bai and Tatya Tope were killed. Finally, British took control over India. But the revolt of 1857 brought many changes, like East India Company's rule came to an end, power was handed over to the British Crown, government